finding ideas and even inspiration on ordinary days. Now, some people may call this difficult, but I don't know, I like to call it the sweet spot. You know, it's one of those times when your mind isn't all over the place, or if you're like me, having to control your mind from going 100 miles an hour. Basically, you're just present and clear. And to me, this is honestly where great ideas and stories are born. So I made a video a couple weeks ago, and it pretty much just went over being able to make cool videos with an average life. And this video here pretty much falls under the same umbrella. The only thing that's different is learning to find those ideas or find that inspiration with your average life or just on an ordinary day. Now, I can sit here and tell you 1,000 different ways to take advantage of these ordinary days, or I can simply tell you how I do it. Now, I still consider myself to be fairly new with YouTube, but overall as a content creator, I've been in the game for roughly 2 to 3 years, just on a different platform, and I guess YouTube here and there, but not as consistent as I am now. So me finding ideas and inspiration is almost like a gift and a curse. The gift is I can go out there and easily find ideas and inspiration, but the curse is not being able to shut my mind off because it's constantly just going and going. It's pretty crazy. I need help. Sorry. So I've had some opportunities to be on a couple of different podcasts, and I always get asked this one question.
So where do you come up with all of these ideas? Like, what inspires them?
Good question. Now, this question always made me feel a little bit uncomfortable and kind of like embarrassed because I never really had this like life-changing moment or life-changing event that led to my ideas. It was always something boring that happened on an ordinary day. Mom.
What?
What are you doing?
Just enjoying life.
You see, you don't really have to be doing these crazy things to be able to bring these ideas to life. You're pretty much a walking story the moment you wake up. Hell, even when you're sleeping, if you can kind of remember your dream. Also, if you can remember your dream all the way through, like, were you even sleeping, D? Inspiration and ideas all thrive in those ordinary moments, and a lot of us miss those because we're really not paying attention. I've really started to push myself in a direction of being more present, you know, just really grounded. And if I'm being honest, it's really helped like tremendously improve my ability to find inspiration and find ideas in those boring moments, right? Or those ordinary moments. So my best advice for anybody that's just struggling with, you know, coming up with ideas or just inspiration is to focus on the little things. You know, they say big things come in small packages. They really do. So one of my favorite things to do is to people watch. Now, before you come at me and judge me for being weird, this is actually a thing. You just gotta learn how to do it correctly. I don't know, sometimes I'll just go out and sit in my balcony and just watch people walk by. I just find it very interesting to see, you know, what they kind of got going on in their life. And it's just also interesting to just see how different everyone actually is. But besides people watching, I've also learned to just have like a permanent notebook inside of my head. For example, if I'm coming home from work, taking the same route, seeing the same traffic, you know, just your typical day, I'll simply just jot down everything in my head, just different things that I notice. Things like slow traffic, people blasting music, lights that take forever to turn green. I mean, the list goes on and on and on. But these are all ideas and inspirations to create those ideas. Hopefully that makes sense. And the same goes if you're just at home, you know, just doing the same routine, getting off from work and just I don't know, watching TV or whatever it is that you do. You just have to learn to look at things differently and just let your imagination do what it's meant to do. Now, there's actually a reason why I was carrying this big old box and put it in the backseat of my car. It's actually a gift I've been meaning to show you guys for a few months now, or maybe like a few weeks, a couple of months. But I just have too much going on in my apartment right now, so I can't really unbox it there. So my mom was kind enough to allow me to unbox it at her place. So. I like to keep it simple when finding ideas and inspiration because you can really get overwhelmed when you try to force these things. So just keep it simple and change your perspective in those ordinary days. But besides that, you're probably wondering why I was talking about this box behind me earlier. This box actually contains something extremely special. I made my first investment in a computer chair about 2-3 years ago. It was like a $100 chair. No, maybe like $80 chair. And it was good at the time, but my back has just been telling me to get something new. And a company by the name of Flexispot actually blessed your boy with a brand new chair. So let's see what it is. So this chair is called the C7 from Flexispot. The cool thing about this is that it offers a support cushion, which helps improve your back and posture, something that I need. There's also so many ways to adjust this chair. It's actually pretty impressive. And for people who like to sit at their desk cross-legged, this 20-inch chair makes it super easy. Super easy. And check this out. It also supports up to 320 pounds. 320 pounds. The adjustable headrest, breathable mesh back, and 90 all the way up to 128 degree incline is what really makes this chair worth the investment. The investment, guys, invest in yourself. I never thought I'd be hyping up a chair as much as I am now, but trust me, guys, an investment like this just really helps with your workflow, your back, and just getting the job done. If you like what you see, you can go to their website and use code BDC7 to get up to 60% off with their brand day sale they have once a year. Don't miss out, up to 60%. Or you can just use the code C730 for 30% off of this bad boy right here. So again, thank you Flexispot for helping a brother out. Think of ideas and inspiration as things that are always there, but sometimes hard to find. And there's two good things that come with this. One, they're always gonna be there. Two, they can always be found, even in those days when it seems impossible or it feels impossible. And I know that I've been pushing how we should all have a different perspective on how we kind of look at things. And I've been pushing it a lot, especially in this video, because I feel like sometimes as people, we can just get caught up in this like black and white mindset. And it just causes us to be in a box and not be able to see the full benefits that can come out of changing your perspective. You should never allow those days when you feel unmotivated or not even inspired to determine the full outcome. Take that time to write about how it feels to not be inspired or how it feels to not have any ideas. I like to do that a lot because it really helps me kind of get out of that funk. And I feel like the more you do that, the more likely you'll be able to get out of that funk, and sooner than later you'll be hitting that record button on your camera or your cell phone. So next time you're going for a walk or stuck in traffic or just caught up in your same routine, just look at things different, look at the birds, hear the birds, and just write about how it makes you feel. And I promise you it'll lead to some kind of inspiration or even some kind of ideas. But with that being said, thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope it inspired you to be inspired. And like I mentioned in my last video, my store is definitely gonna open up soon. Just working on a few different things before it fully is open. So just stay tuned for that. But that pretty much wraps it up for this video. And as always, see you guys next time. Peace.